I used to work at Steak and Shake, and I was awful. I'm not just saying that. I was genuinely...
Which part were you worse at, the steak or the shake?
I was very bad at the shakes, for sure. The waiters make the shakes, and I was awful. Wow. Oh, for something that is basically idiot-proof. I proved that it wasn't this idiot-proof.
Forget to shake them?
Oh, you know it goes into making a Steak and Shake, man. I mean, that is the most underpriced good and/or service in America today. They cost like $3. They took me like 6 hours. Yeah, so I wasn't really good at anything else. I always loved to write. My intention has always been, was always, is still, and always will be to have some other way to make a living, or at least to be blessed with a wife who works, which I am. But you know, I write because I love to write, and because that's the way that I have to try to talk to you about stuff that I care about, and that's why.
Right. I mean, ditto. I mean, like, I really love doing it. That's the only reason why. But I will say, I also am as much an editor as I am a writer. I mean, that's my day job. I edit a lot of wonderful authors, and I really take as much pleasure from working with other people's words as I do with my own. And certainly it's an overlapping skill and talent, but at the same time it's a very different experience. And I started off as an editor, and I will never leave being an editor, although people ask me all the time when I'm going to. Because they think, oh, it's a day job, therefore you can't love it. I really love it, which is great. And I think everybody is given many different sort of 6th or 7th senses where you can just sense things that are right. I think there is such a thing as word sense. Like, there's just this innate ability to put the words in the right place, whether you're doing it with other people's words or your own. And I just love doing that. I love music, but I can't play music to save my life. Hopefully we'll never be put in a situation where I have to play music to save my life. I'm just... Fantasy for me.
Play! Here's a cello. Right. Make it happen.
Or the kitten dies. So yeah, so I think it just, the sense has always been there, and I've developed it and worked at it by reading and by writing and by editing, and so I just want to keep going and seeing where it goes.
Yeah, I will say, when David called me to say that Will Grayson was debuting at #3 on the New York Times bestseller list, the first thing he said was, Suzanne Collins is #1 and 2, and I co-edited those books, and I was like, come on, man! We should be mad at her. She's our enemy now.
Suzanne Collins, who you gave a really great review to in the New York Times book review.
I
knew where you stood on Suzanne Collins.
I liked The Hunger Games.
Right.
I didn't think it was going to be this big hit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I know how the 3rd book ends.
Right.
No. He does.
I do.
He really does. He knows how it all ends. He won't tell me.
No.
I'm constantly like, me. No.
Sherry's, hey Mitch, nope. Just kidding. That was so a joke.
Okay, let's get back to questions about us.
All right.
It's your turn.